Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very...
And Van Nistelrooy! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Dani Olmo tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot, chance for a shot! And a neat finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Chengdu Chen are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Messi. João Neves opts for safety. Barcelona are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. Shevchenko. He's had a shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's got away. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, can he get onto this? And that was asking for too much. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
João Neves, shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Barcelona with another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. He's in a great position here. Chengdu Chen are looking to go forward now. And here's Shevchenko. It's a searching pass. And it's Azar. And here's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread to the right. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Shevchenko! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's in on goal! Chengdu Rongchen have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ambitious ball here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Shevchenko. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's destined for the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Çalhanoğlu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. Dani Olmo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted. And that brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution in progress.
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shevchenko! Chiellini gets it clear. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Shevchenko. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Çalhanoğlu gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Decent chance! Lofted upfield.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Chengdu Rongchen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He has found the way through. So, third quarter of the game. And it's been taken short. Zanetti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zanetti. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Messi. Shevchenko. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! And it's there! And with that, and a classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Dani Olmo.
Number 18.
And it's Messi.
Shevchenko.
And it's
Substitutions
Olmo.
taking place.
Great ball, and he's in here. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Saviola. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's been shifted off it. Svensson. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. Chengdu Rongchen have a free kick.
Substitution on the field.
And Nistelrooy with a real chance here.
Number
So
3.
a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Coming on the field.
Love shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Haaland clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And he's managed to get free. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! Goal! They are playing them off the park. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Chengdu Rongchen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Some resolute defending there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that pass just didn't quite work. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
3 minutes added time.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Svensson. That is good progress on the left. Rijkaard does well to get it back. And this is Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Albert Ferrer. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has ended up in no man's land. Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite... And the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well,
Shot and goal! And a neat finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Chelhanoglu. Azar. Now it's Azar. Now this could be a chance. Shakir gets it away.
Saviola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Messi. Thrown, and the shot! Referee has just said play on. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Greenwood unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. João Neves tries a cross. He is just caressing the ball. Delivered across. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. João Neves. That's destined for the flank. And here's Azar. João Neves. And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Saviola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Greenwood. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Greenwood showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... Saviola! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And it's Azar. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And claimed it back swiftly. Passing is crisp and sharp. So no flag here. He is through here. He leaps for it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, super ball. Valverde. That's it, 45 minutes up. Barcelona have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Away we go again. Just eases him off the ball. The most accurate pass. Van Dijk.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Can he get it through? Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Greenwood. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Saviola. Aimed beyond the defence. Calhanoglu. That's a sharp pass. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Reinders. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. Deftly away. Iceland are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And that...
Great chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Iceland have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Calhanoglu. Saviola being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Reinders. Now it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. And this is Saviola. And he thumps it clear. And it's Calhanoglu. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Nice bit of trickery, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's got his cross in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gear. Goes for a shot! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And this is Saviola. Reinders. Spread it left. And that was asking for too much. Well-timed, excellent interception. Greenwood looking to add to his goal. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Messi picks it up out wide. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vardiol. And it's Reinders.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. Zanetti. And here's Saviola. Reinders. Saviola. And he's there to get it away. Rabiot wins the duel this time.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Reinders has created one goal already. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that's that. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Caicedo, Van Dijk, Valverde, now it's Messi. Oh, perfect, it's Saviola! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Persib Bandung finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. Hazard, he's had a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
16 minutes is number 18.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's got space here. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. João Neves, and that is a little undercooked. Kane stood up well to him there. Tries to pass it through. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho takes aim and crosses. Akanji gets it away. Serginho. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So a chance here. What can they make of it? Messi. Valverde. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Valverde. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. And this is Saviola. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Alexander-Arnold. He's a Messi! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Fernandez. And it's Hakimi. Out for a throw.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Van Dijk.
time.
Akanji.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hakimi. And it's Fernandez. And it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter.
I'd like
Now
to
they
draw your
just need
attention
to
to the
make
screen
sure they
right now for
retain their
information
focus
on our shuttle
until the
bus
very
service.
end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. The second period is on the way. Zanetti. João Neves has created 1 goal already. Zanetti. Well, that pass isn't the best. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, this is a great... It's Saviola! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And it's Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. João Neves. Zanetti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Header! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Persib Bandung are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi gets into a good position. He has found the way. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Rijkaard did well to emerge with... And the volley! And that's wide.
Persib Bandung certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi. No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. And Fernandes. Great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kane is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Valverde. Pass somewhat off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured.
Might want to be careful there.
Tries a shot! Well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Valverde. Vardiol. Ball played for Lookman. Vardiol. Lookman! And they're back on the ball again. Serginho. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Persib Bandung are down to 10 men. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, Saviola! No, that's just wide. "75 minutes played. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Lookman. And it's Valverde. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kane has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Marrero claims comfortable. Lookman. Great work on the overlap. Saviola. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Great chance! And that's past the post. And the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
João Neves does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Serginho. Great defending, strong and determined.
5 minutes added
5
time.
minutes to add. Çalhanoğlu. Van Dijk. It's played through for him. Oh, he's on his... It's Saviola! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In by Messi. Guardiola attempts a clearance. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Saviola, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he